Friday night. Heat race number 1 brought to you by Caledonia Auto Supply. Starting on the pole from Brantford, the number 911 is Nick Liverance. Starting second from Hamilton, number 0x0, that's Mike Ferguson. Starting third from Six Nations, number 93, Melissa Miller. Starting fourth from Caledonia, her teammate, number 93K, Mike Klazinga. Starting fifth from Binbrook, number 68, Jens Mortensen. Starting sixth from Brantford, 13, Casey Hoffman. Starting seventh from Jerseyville, number 53, Logan Schwedick. Starting eighth from Oshwegan, number 66, Brady Longboat. Starting ninth from Binbrook, number 16 is Jeremy May. Starting 10th from Hamilton, 25, Ken Sargent. And starting 11th from Hagersville, number 23, Tim DeBoer. We'll take the top 7 from this heat race directly to the feature event. Everybody else will head to the B mains. 8 laps of distance on heat race number 1.
Wow, that was a horrible slow start to that one. Klazinga will get the advantage here into 1 and 2. Huffman on the outside of Liverance as they bring it down the back straightaway.
They all fan out going down the back stretch. This first qualifying heat for the Affordable Towing and Recovery Thunderstocks. Klazinga, the leader. Here comes Huffman on the inside as they work it off at corner 4.
Thankfully, they all get it sorted out behind them. Brady Longboat with a little how do you do from Ken Sargent's 25. Sargent now tucks to the bottom and will pull up underneath Liverance and Longboat. And just as he does that, DeBoer makes a move on the inside of all of them.
Yeah, 4 cars going at it for that third spot. Ken Sargent right now in the third position, works him off at corner number 4. The battle for the lead continues on as Huffman slips to the inside of the 93. Through corner number 2, they're wheel to wheel, coming off the second corner down the backstretch.
Yeah, Ken Sargent, multi-time Merrittville Speedway, Thunderstock Street Stock type champion, Pro Stock stalwart. He should have easy work of these guys here. He's had horrible luck, and that put him in the first heat for the first couple of weeks. But Sargent works to the inside now with Klazinga.
Hoffman, your leader. Sargent up to the second position. Klazinga back to third. Longboat right now in the fourth position, and DeBoer up to the spot number 5 in car number 23.
With advantage again in the 13. But Sargent chewing away at that as they get into 1 once more. Brady Longboat working the inside quarter here. Underneath Mike Klazinga, and Dusty DeBoer going to take that spot as well.
Look at DeBoer right through the middle. Threads the eye of the needle, gets in front of Klazinga into the 4th spot, off the 4th corner. Huffman your leader, but here comes Sargent in the 25. Working the outside line, stays in the tire tracks of Huffman. Now looks low for the moment off of corner 2.
Watch the drive that DeBoer's getting out of turn number 2 and out of turn 4. Just flat out driving away from Longboat the last 2 laps. We'll see if he can do something here off of 4. And DeBoer from about here to the starting line is just a rocket ship right now.
Good run on the front for Casey Huffman with 2 laps to go. Sargent right there, but not able to challenge for the lead. I think the fastest car is definitely car number 23. As DeBoer has caught the top 2. Does he have time on the final lap?
Mike Klazinga goes around in turn number 3. Everybody will avoid, will stay under green flag conditions. White flag is out last time through turns 1 and 2 for Casey Huffman in the 13. Can he win qualifying race number 1?
Hoffman leads him into corner 3. Here's Sargent right there in second. DeBoer started 10th. He's in third. He'll dive down to the inside looking for second. Checkers out for Huffman. Sargent will grab second. DeBoer will come home third. Then it's Longboat and May, Liverance, Mortensen, Schwedick, and Klazinga. So Casey Huffman picks up the win in the first qualifying heat for the Affordable Towing and Recovery Thunderstocks. Second heat ready to come. Tommy Gooch has the starting lineup.
Thank you, Greg. Second heat race brought to you by Burger Barn. Starting on the pole from Brantford, number 40, Derek Liverance. Starting second from Oshwegan, number 13, X Craig White. Starting third from Caledonia, number 48, Mike Graham. Starting fourth from Caledonia, number 8 of Ryan Dinning. Starting fifth from Oshwegan, the 777X is Steve Hess. Next to him from Oshwegan, the 38, Terry Martin. Then from Brantford, number 15, Reese George. From Brantford, number 1, Chris Dickey. From Cambridge, number 7H, Adam Hallett. And from Caledonia, number 119 is Sean Quinn. Again, top 7 will transfer out of this one in 8 laps of distance.
Green flag is out. Here we go. Field to the inside here of 1 and 2. Look at Ryan Denning already trying to get underneath the Craig White 13X.
Yeah, Denning also strong here in that 8 machine as he runs in the second spot right now, tucked down to the inside line. And a little contact maybe there off of corner number 4.
There's definitely some as they head down the straightaway. Denning looking for a spot underneath that 40 machine. Can't do it, but he better hurry up because here comes Chris Dickey in the number 1, wound up on the outside.
Yeah, Dickey in that 1 machine looking strong. He's coming to the inside now. White and looking for the 3rd spot. Gets up the track just a little bit. White staying strong on the outside. Meanwhile, they're side by side for the lead.
Ryan Denning in the Club 54 Tobacco number 8 will grab the advantage here and put the Deliverance machine back into 2nd position. Hess now coming into the fight as he will steer underneath the white 13X.
Across the stripe to complete lap number 3 here in this one for the Affordable Towing and Recovery Thunderstocks. Denning your leader, Deliverance in 2nd. Here comes Chris Dickey getting a good run in that black Chevy Monte Carlo car number 1. Steve Hess has followed him through the field in that Hills Racing 777X. White right now completes the top 5.
Bringing this one back to 1. Ryan Denning stretching out his lead a little bit. Chris Dickey starting to pull up on 2nd, but he's half lane higher, and that opens up the bottom for the Hess 777X, who gets his momentum going and now challenges Dickey on the inside.
Denning off of corner number 4 will complete lap 5 here in this one. Deliverance in 2nd. Dickey and Hess going at it for 3rd. Here comes Dickey to the inside of the 40 machine in corner number 1. Got in a little bit too deep. Now Hess will open the bottom side door and try and make a run on Dickey into corner number 3.
Dickey working to the inside. Remember, these are all qualified positions here. They're trying to get these guys rolling. Props for Terry Martin on turn number 2. He gets going. We stay green. 2 to go for Ryan Denning.
The door opens just a little bit for Steve Hess, taking a look at that 3rd spot as they work it down the backstretch. Dickey, though, recovers, pulls back into that 3rd spot. Coming off of corner 4, the white flag is in the air for Ryan Denning.
Denning will pull it to the bottom. Martin will go to the top and take it to the pit area. Deliverance 40 running in 2nd. Dickey to 3rd. Hess to 4th. As we're looking for the top 7. They will bring it around here. Denning with the checkers in the air. He made that one look easy, Greg.
Yeah, Denning picks up the win over Deliverance. Dickey in 3rd. 4th will be Hess. Then it's White. Graham and Quinn will complete that one as the 3rd and final qualifying heat. Ready to head on to the Speedway. Adam Hallett will complete that 2nd qualifying heat. 3rd and final group on their way out onto the racing surface.
Heat race number 3 for the Thunderstocks, brought to you by Metalworks. Starting on the pole from Caister Center, the number 28 will be Jim Lampman. Starting 2nd from Hamilton, number 56, Derek Lemaire. Starting 3rd, the rookie points leader from Hagersfield, number 7, Jason Langaro. Starting 4th from Dundas, number 81, Carl Salt. Starting 5th from Jarvis, number 88 is Dale Jacari. Starting 6th from Cambridge, last week's feature winner, number 04, Wyatt Van Wart. Sorry, 2 weeks ago, feature winner, I should say. Then from Port Colborne, the 11-hour Bryce Richardson. From Hagersville, the points leader, 49, Dave Bailey. And first start of the year for this driver, number 84K from Victoria, that's Ryan Beagle. And from St. Catharines, number M1, Rob Murray, also his first Weekend start of the year. So we're set to go 8 laps of distance. Again, top 7 transfer from heat race number 3.
Final qualifying heat of the night. Jim Lampman, Derek Lemaire will drag race down into corner number 1. The Monte Carlo on the inside, the Camaro on the outside.
Wow, did you see Lampman diamond that corner, drove it up to the middle, tipped it to the bottom, and drove it right out in front of Derek Lemaire. Now he'll try the big slider right up in front of the Burger Barn 56 of Lemaire, and it'll be a drag race back to the line.
Side by side, Lampman will lead the lap. Lemaire now on the inside line as they go into corner number 1. Langaro sitting there in 3rd. And oh, by the way, there's the point leader. Came up from the back. He's up to 4th already. The 49 of Dave Bailey.
What a weekend last week for Bailey. 1 here, 1 at Maryville, and 3rd at Humberstone. Looking to kick off the weekend again with a solid run here tonight. But he's got Langaro, the rookie. But no rookie is he, as he's run very well here with a podium finish already in the first few weeks.
Lemaire leads them down the backstretch with Lampman in tow in that 2nd spot. Bailey working to the outside of Langaro. The pair of Camaros go at it for that 3rd spot. Another fight forming right behind that with Carl Salt in the 81 and Bryce Richardson in the 11R.
Yeah, looks like Daytona from a few years ago. 2-car drafting teams out there all the way around. So far, the leaders, Liverance and Lampman, will break apart. And Lemaire, not Liverance, and Lemaire now with the advantage off the bottom.
Wyatt Van Wart to the pit area in the 0-4. One of the heavy hitters will have to go to the B main here tonight with Derek Lemaire leading the way over Jim Lampman. Bailey right there in third. He'll try and get a run on the 28 machine down the backstretch.
Lampman right up on the cushion here. And these guys have had a handful to deal with tonight. These guys probably the biggest swings to deal with because some nights they're first, tonight they're last. Totally different track now that the sprint cars have beat it up.
Lemaire continuing to lead. Here comes Bailey to the inside of Lampman. Off of corner number 2, he gets a good run on the low line. Not usually where he makes the hay up, but he does it that time by. And now he'll close the gap on leader Lemaire.
Derek Lemaire finding new life here with the Burger Barn Thorn team and loving it back in the Thunderstocks. But Bailey, wow, he chopped that gap in half and drove right at the back bumper of Lemaire on the exit of 2. Now Lemaire back at it.
Off of corner number 4, the white flag is out, but this one is long from over. Bailey trying to get by the Burger Barn 56 of Lemaire as they go down through corner number 1. Here comes Bailey to the bottom.
Wow, he stabbed it through the middle of the turn there and jumped right up the back door. Lemaire had to bite the brakes, and Lemaire drives it back to 3. Who will it be off of turn number 4?
Checkers in the air. Here they come. Derek Lemaire will grab the win over Dave Bailey. Jim Lampman will come home third. Lungaro fourth. Fifth will be Salt. Sixth will be Bryce Richardson. Then it's Rob Murray and Dale Jacari. And Ryan Beagle will complete that one for the Affordable Towing and Recovery Thunderstocks. Derek Lemaire picks up the win in the Burger Barn, number 56.
Ten cars scheduled to go in this one. 7 will transfer. Starting in the pole, the 0x0 is Mike Ferguson. Starting second, the number 93, Melissa Miller. Row number 2, it's the 93K of Mike Kazinga and the 53 of Logan Schwedick. Row 3, number 38 of Terry Martin and number 15 of Reese George. Row number 4, number 7H of Adam Howlett, number 88, Dale Jacari. And row 5, the 04, Wyatt Van Wart. And the 84 RK of Ryan Beagle. So keep an eye of Wyatt Van Wart, as he is a driver we're not used to seeing in a B main, as is Dale Jacari, another fast driver so far this year. Terry Martin also joining the tail of this field.
Yeah, that 88 machine tied for third in points. Wyatt Van Wart up there as well. He's got a feature win this year in that 04 machine. As we get ready to come to the green flag, Klazinga and Miller will lead them down across the stripe. And we are underway in the final chance to get into the A main for the Affordable Towing and Recovery Thunderstocks.
We'll take 7 more out of this one, and so far it's Mike Klazinga leading Melissa Miller down into turn number 3. Then you've got the Hallett 7 working on the bottom, but it's Jacari, another one we shouldn't see in the B tonight, up there working the top groove.
Yeah, that 88 machine is on a rail on that outside line, up on the Dave Bailey line right now. He's up to the second spot. Klazinga, your leader, a little bit of contact there off the second corner, gives him a little bump to say, hey, I'm here and I'm coming.
Yeah, got to be careful though. You don't want to dump the leader and get sent tail here in the B main. You're going to need a clean pass to break a pass into the A tonight, and it will be the 93 machine. Klazinga with the advantage here. Jacari running second. Now Van smoking out the back, but he's on the move.
Side by side for the lead, going down the back stretch and into corner 3. Put Jacari to the top of the board. Klazinga holding on to second, but here comes Wyatt Van Wart. Smoking all coming to the second spot.
Smoking fast here right now as he wheels up into the second position in front of Klazinga. Those are the top 3. Fourth is Miller. Then we need 3 more behind them. It's Beagle, Hallett, and Schwedick right now the top 7.
Cross flags up in the air from Kyle McKenzie atop the starter stand. We're halfway through this one. Jacari, your leader, but here comes Van Wart. That engine has got some smoke coming out of it, but it's not slowing it down at all as Wyatt Van Wart grabs the lead for the moment.
Team Green on their feet in the pits as Wyatt Van Wart goes after the lead here, but remember, this is all just the B main. They just need to finish in the top 7, and they're both get qualifying spots back. And they work here off of turn number 1 and 2. Jacari guarding the inside lane with perfection.
Jacari takes the lead back going into corner number 3. Van Wart right there in that second spot. Klazinga holding down third. Miller in fourth. Beagle fifth. And And off a corner for the 00X, all sideways. Schwedick will make the move to the outside as the leaders at the front make contact down the backstretch.
Wow, Wyatt Van Wert was full left rudder to stay off the side of Jacari down the middle point of the back straightaway. Takes a run on him here to the white again. The top two are out in front. Then we got a pair of 93s. Then we got Ryan Beagle. That's your top five. Looking for two more. Will it be Schwedick and Ferguson? As Wyatt Van Wert again leading on Jacari out of two.
All you got to do is be in the top 7, but the drivers don't care. They want the checkered flag. Off at corner 4, Dale Jacari will pick up the win over Wyatt Van Wert.
Klazinga and Miller will finish third and fourth. Then Ryan Beagle looking for two more tickets to the A, and it looks like it's going to be Logan Schwedick and Mike Ferguson. Tough break for Terry Martin and Hallett. They will not make it back here, and they will be done for the night, our non-qualifiers, and we'll get set to go. If we can have all of our Wall of Fame inductees, if you're in the pits, head down towards turn 3. Our golf cart will...
Van Wert make that second place in the B main for Wyatt Van Wert, starting at 23rd tonight. On the outside, number 93 of Mike Klazinga. Row number 13 on the inside, number 93 is Melissa Miller. On the outside, 84 RK Ryan Beagle. And row 14, number 53 of Logan Schwedick. And the 00X of Mike Ferguson. That's how they'll line up, 28 cars strong here in the Affordable Towing and Recovery Thunderstock division. DMC Pace Truck heads to the infield. The field under command now of Nick Liverance and Jens Mortensen on the front row. 20 laps the distance. They crawl up to the chalk line in turn 4, and here we go.
Final feature of the night, double greens in the air, and they'll go 3 wide down into corner number 1. Liverance, Mortensen, and the 66 of Longboat.
What a field of cars up front. Sargent trying to sneak underneath the 911 cars. They go into 3. Ken Sargent will be the new leader through 3 and 4. Longboat up on the top. Huffman, they're all there, Greg.
Liverance back on the bottom side, fighting along. Sargent will lead the lap over Longboat. Liverance there in third. Huffman and Mortensen hanging in the top 5. They're 4 wide behind.
Wow, what a field of cars as the handicapping kind of comes to the front. The slower cars fade toward the middle. Oh, the 911 and Huffman around in 3 and 4. Lambman gets a piece of it. Craig White gets a piece of it. Lambman monster truck somebody's axle down there. And the 28 just leapt over turn 4. Tough break, the 911 just lost the handle in the middle of 3 and 4. Huffman got wrapped into that one as well. Huffman at the back, 911 rolled into the middle portion of the pack. Now they work on the Dickey 1 and the Craig White 13X.
Field stacked back up, ready to go back to the green flag with 1 lap on the board, 19 to go on our final feature of the night, the Affordable Towing and Recovery Thunderstocks. Ken Sargent, Brady Longboat will bring them back to the green. We're underway.
We roll this one down. Jeremy May with a good run. He'll roll up to the inside of Brady Longboat here and try and get second spot away from the 66 car. To no avail, though. Dinning trying to chase down his stablemate here, Ken Sargent. Dinning making wholesale moves to the bottom side.
Nice bit of driving back mid-pack by Jim Lampman. The Graham 48 car came down into him. Jim had to get his car going straight and somehow save from a big accident on the backstretch. At the front, though, Sargent leads the way as May goes at it with Dinning, and now here's Rob Murray into the mix.
Murray, his first night here in 2016, and he has wheeled from the back of the pack. Remember, when you come here, you start dead last till in your qualifying, and he has done that here. Here comes Rob Murray, multi-time feature winners over at Humberstone.
Down the backstretch they go another time with Sargent, your leader. Murray now to the inside of Ryan Dinning, looking for that second spot as they work it through 3 and 4. Jeremy May holding on to that 4th position, and here comes Derek Lemaire up into the top 5.
To say that Murray and Sargent have battled over the years would be an understatement. And the Niagara tracks, these guys fought tooth and nail for the last 20 years through pro stocks, street stocks, and a whole host of other races. They wheel this one through. Trouble in 2 for Ferguson. He gets going straight to the pits, and we stay under green.
5 laps in, 15 to go in this one with Sargent, your leader, over Murray. And it's Dinning, May, Lemaire, and oh, by the way, there's the point leader already up to 6th, Dave Bailey.
Sargent knows that the good stuff is on the bottom out of 2, and he's just kind of teasing Murray a little bit to get the nose in there, and he just puts the left rear on it and keeps Murray from getting that run out of 2 each time.
Sargent continuing to lead as they work it down into corner number 3. Murray in second, Dinning right there in the back bumper. Top 3 all trying to break away, but here comes Derek Lemaire and Dave Bailey. The 2 have worked through the field and are right now right there in the back bumper, the top 3.
Murray buttering up the black nose here on the M1. Slid it between the wall and the 25 here of Sargent. Sargent crowds him down to the wall. Dinning looking to go to the outside. Murray with the nose on the bottom once more.
They'll drag race down the front stretch, that time by Rob Murray, the leader. Sargent back to second, but the door is open, and here comes Dinning. Derek Lemaire would like to invite himself in as well.
Wyatt Van Wart smoking heavily out of the 0-4. Now, Dinning was patient to let his teammate Sargent lead this event as he knocked on the back door of Murray. Now Murray gets through, and Dinning realizes it's time to go.
Through corners 1 and 2, Murray, your leader, Dinning second, Sargent in third, Lemaire 4th, Bailey in 5th, and here comes Carl Salt now into the mix. He's in the 6th position, Jeremy May 7th.
Carl Salt told me it is not a Camaro, it's a Pontiac Firebird. I said, all right, we'll get that right for you tonight. So Salt and the Pontiac working here underneath the Chevy Camaro of Dave Bailey. Rob Murray hasn't been here all year, and he's leading the pack of the best in the business.
Lap traffic in front of the leaders. Rob Murray down the inside line. The lap traffic of Mike Klazinga running that outside line. So this should be a fairly easy pass for Murray as they go down into corner number 1. Dinning just trying to find an opening. Yes, they made contact. Now Murray loses a little bit of ground. Dinning all over the back bumper. Here comes Derek Lemaire into the mix.
Dinning just sailing it into 3 there. He's all over the back bumper of the M1. And keep your eyes on the leaders. Dinning knocking on that back bumper every chance he gets, shoving Murray out of turn 2. Now gets to the inside, and Dinning with the line to the bottom. Murray has no choice but to let him go through and come back at him on the inside of himself.
Murray very quickly closed the door to keep Lemaire at bay. Now here he comes back to the inside of Dinning. Dinning trying to chop down and keep him behind him. Murray bobbles down in 1. Here comes Derek Lemaire down to the bottom side. He'll drop alongside the M1 going into corner 3.
Lemaire to the inside, and they're starting to gang up on Murray. The regulars don't care that it's your first time here. If you're going to come out and battle them, they will race you hard. 14 on the books with 6 to go.
Dinning will lead them down the back chute with Lemaire in second. 3 wide for the next spot as you've got Salt, Murray, and Bailey all right there. And Jeremy May is also part of this, along with Ken Sargent and DeBoer starting to catch the top 7.
Dinning driving away here from Derek Lemaire on the back bumper of the 48. A lap car here, slow out of 2. Dinning testing the water down low. Has to really sneak on the inside of the 48.
4 laps to go, this time by the start-finish line. So Dinning, your leader, Lemaire in second. It's side by side for third. Salt and Bailey go at it. The point leader is the 49, and Dave Bailey. Here they come 3 wide down the backstretch.
Wow, what a battle. Murray gets back in this one, and now they're 3 wide. Bailey, Murray, and Lemaire. Lemaire the big loser in that one, as Salt Bailey and Murray all get by the 56.
The leader, meanwhile, down in corner number 2, has got about a 5-6 car length advantage over Carl Salt, who's feeling the pressure from the 49 of Dave Bailey. Rob Murray right there in 4th. Derek Lemaire in the 5th spot.
Ryan Dinning on the charge here. 2 laps to go for the number 8 machine of Dinning. The Club 54 Tobacco car been flawless the past few weeks and running good again.
This time by Ryan Dinning, we'll see the white flag. He'll work gingerly to the inside of the 84 RK of Ryan Beagle. One more time around for car number 8. The battle right now is back there for the 4th and 5th spot.
Ryan Dinning, the last time down the back straightaway, headed for turn number 3. Smooth sailing for Dinning. It looks like he will get it done here. Ryan Dinning's going to win on Wall of Fame night for Cormark International. He gets it done here. Carl Salt second, third will be Rob Murray. Then Bailey and Lemaire to round out the top 5. We'll get down and talk to the top 3 here in Victory Lane as we get set to wrap up the program.
Ryan Dinning's out of the Club 54, number 8, and is back in Mobile 1 Victory Lane here. Throws that old hat aside. He's got the brand new Mobile 1 hat now. And, boy, that was one heck of a fight there he had at one point. But then once you got out front, this car was strong, wasn't it?
What a race was that was, man. All of us fighting for the bottom. Sorry to Rob Murray. He had to get a little bit of bumper used on him, but he had to get out of the way.
Well, yeah, you gave him the bumper a few times there, but I think Rob is okay with the podium finish. But who do you want to thank for getting you up here to Victory Lane?
Most of all, Club 54, Coop and Jen. They make it all possible to get here. Ohsweken Speedway, Derby Girls, Team Mater. If I forget everybody again, I'll get in shit. And Aaron, my little pit crew.
There he is. That's Ryan Dinning. He's your feature winner here tonight. We'll come over and get a word with Carl Salt. Clinton's got him over there.
Carl in the Pontiac Firebird, right? I told the guys we had to get that out, but another solid run for this team, Carl. I mean, you got to be happy.
Oh, yeah, I'm extremely happy now coming out here with a second again. Still not first, but what can you do?
Good points nights, though.
Yeah, we're not chasing points yet. It's way too early in the season to bother with that so far.
You guys all lie about that. I don't believe you at all. We'll get over here. How about the newcomer, Rob Murray, who's still working on his car? Rob, welcome to Ohsweken, man. I thought you had him for a while, but like Ryan said, you're new here. He had to feed you the bumper.
Yeah, he hit me pretty hard, but you know what? At the end, he was faster than I was, so I'm good with it.
What brings you up here, Rob? We haven't seen you all year. Just the beautiful weather brought you down, or what?
Actually, yeah, you know, I don't know how long our career is going to last, so we're just going to race as much as we can. As soon as we blow something up, the season's over, so we just thought we'd bring it up here tonight and just have some fun.
He's lying about points, and you're lying about retiring. You racers never stop, all right? How about a hand for our top 3, Ryan Dinning, Carl Salt, and Rob Murray? Get it done. International night. Want to thank everybody from Cormark International. Hopefully Kim and all her guests had a great night here. We had a great time with you and appreciate your time with us. Greg, you got anything to finish us off? Thanks a lot, buddy. You and Tommy did a great job as well.
Thank you, Clinton. That will wrap things up here from Ohsweken Speedway for Wall of Fame night. Again, thanks to Cormark International. Don't forget to be back next week, Sport Team Night. Wear your sports team's jersey. If you're part of organized sports, make sure you wear that next Friday night, as we got a full card of racing. 7:30 start time. Don't forget to check OshweganSpeedway.com for more information. So on behalf of the Styres family, all of our staff, crew, and officials, everyone that worked so hard to put on this show, and on behalf of my co-announcers Clinton Jeffrey and Tommy Gooch, my name is Greg Kellman saying so long. We'll see you back next Friday night.